Greetings. Hello, sir. May I see Professor Wydrell? Absolutely not. Let me guess. He's under the influence of some positioning, or how do you call it? No, sir. The professor is not under any influence. It's just that Mr. Wydrell has requested not to be disturbed. The point is that he must help me. Well, in this case, go to the door behind you. The professor is wandering around the corridor somewhere. Thank you. I have been told that Professor got scattered or something like that. Dear me, no. The professor just left. 33 years ago. When? 33 years ago, sir. Interesting. Then you and this monkey have been sitting here all this time? Of course. The macaque has been typing on the typewriter for 33 years, and she will be doing it till the end of times. What is the purpose? She is writing the tragedy Hamlet by Shakespeare. Mr. Darwin bet at last symposium that they would be able to write that great work. Who are they? Mr. Darwin together with the macaque? No, sir. The macaque alone. Mr. Darwin claimed that she would be able to do it. This means he had a wager on the outcome, that the macaque would do it? That's right. They say a writer, cannot recall his name, the one who stated that through labor apes evolved into humans, suggested the idea to Mr. Darwin. I've heard of the same, however. It says that if an infinite number of monkeys will aimlessly type on the typewriters, then sooner or later they will be able to write the tragedy by the great classical writer, doesn't it? Yes, but the saying is valid even for a finite number of monkeys typing on the typewriters for infinite time. Very interesting. Do you believe you have enough time to wait for this event to happen? This is how Professor Wydrell and Mr. Darwin think. I'm just a lab researcher, sir. Honestly, it seems to me sometimes that I'm turning into a monkey. Excuse me, I've got a job to do. Greetings. Are you Professor Wydrell? Good day. No, I sell RAVy ice cream, sir. Not only the whole place is full of raving, but on top of that, they are freezing it. No, I have expressed it wrongly. I am an ex-salesman of delicious ice cream here in raving. Do you look for the professor? Yes, a lab researcher with typing monkey said that the professor was somewhere there. Lab researcher? Yes, the one chromium-plated. No, there is no professor here. It comes as no surprise. As far as I know, the professor is in the coherent state. Yes, but what does it mean? It means that professor is everywhere, sir, and nowhere simultaneously. A missing professor? Did it happen 33 years ago? Yes, sir. May I still meet with Professor Wydrell somehow? The only solution in this case is to deprive him of the state of the uncertainty. Means to find him? Not exactly. You see, the uncertainty of Professor's location is that you don't know where he is. For you, he can be in any room, or even in all rooms together. You do not know for sure where he is. You need to make it certain. Thank you, Mr. Left, sir. Joe Left. Edwin Harvey, nice to meet you. Mr. Left, and why are you an ex-salesman of ice cream? Because since the time the professor got scattered, nobody delivers ice cream to raving. Same holds for the spare parts of rail cars, though.
Hey, why you are wandering around here?
I dropped into... You are able to speak?
Of course, bold palm tree. I'm able to speak.
Do I look like a palm tree?
Another smartass. Why are you not typing?
Do I need to type?
How do you like it? I'm sitting here day and night teaching these imbeciles again, and he's still asking whether he shall be typing. You've got completely civilized.
You see, I don't fully understand.
What do you need to understand essentially? Bold palm tree. No need to understand anything. This one also understands a lot. He writes poetry one day and novels another day. I'm telling him to press the buttons aimlessly, without thinking, to output some nonsense or rubbish. And he does everything the other way around. Yesterday, he even managed to compose the song, Bold Palm Tree. When will I succeed in making him unlearn how to think?
I guess I entered the wrong room.
No, just look at him. And now he's writing a tragedy.
Oh, you are already here, and I have visited a funny place which had a talking monkey. Do we know each other? Yes, of course. Mr. Left? No, sir. I'm right. You're right. Very strange, but it seems to me as I've been talking to you recently, and you have called yourself Mr. Left. The only difference is that you were not sitting here. Very likely. Perhaps Mr. Left my reflection, or I as his reflection. Now I am no longer sure. After the scattering of the professor, alternative universes began breeding like cockroaches. So that was it. A part of that, the universes began intermixing. Intermixing? The matter is that I'm looking for the professor. I was told that he could be found by bringing him back from the state of uncertainty. Yes, sir. This is so. He must get decoyed. Unlike the professor, we are always experiencing it. What must be done? We are experiencing what? Intermixing with the surroundings here and now. We are existence in a particular place. But the professor is in another state by definition. What if the professor has deceased long ago? It is impossible to answer your question, sir. Science, the probabilities of life and death of the professor are equal, and they exist outside of time. Neither alive nor dead, and nobody knows where he is. Absolutely true, sir.